Hey guys, welcome to this week's video. Today we're going to be making avocado toast with a sunny side up egg on top and some coffee in a makeshift coffee maker. So what you're going to need is 1 egg, a piece of toast, I'm using rye bread but you can use whatever you want, an avocado, some butter, salt and pepper. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're just going to cut your avocado in half lengthways and just be careful not to cut yourself. And then you just twist the avocado open and then take your knife and hit the pit with it and just take the pit out. Okay, so now very carefully you want to loosen the skin from around the middle of the avocado and just kind of with your thumb just peel it off. Okay, so now you take half of your avocado. You only need half if you're making 1 piece of toast, but if you're making 2 pieces of toast, you need both halves. You're just going to thinly slice it. You want the slices to be thin enough that they're not that you can kind of spread them, but you don't want them to be so thin that they're falling apart. Okay, so now you're just going to take your piece of toast and very gently take your avocado slices and put them onto your piece of toast, and then you can just kind of spread them out so they're laying as flat as possible. You kind of want them to be like a fan, if you know what I mean. Okay, so this is what you want it to look like, and if this is too much avocado, you can always use less. Okay, so now I'm just going to melt my butter. I made a few mistakes here. My pan was a little too hot and I used a lot too much butter. So just make sure your pan is on medium heat, and you don't even need that much butter. You can use just a little sliver. You just want your pan to be nice and greased up. Okay, so now you're just going to take your egg, crack it, and put it in the pan, and you just want it to cook so that the white of the egg becomes actually white. And obviously mine is bubbling a lot. That's because my pan was still a little bit too hot. You can see my butter is browning. You don't want that to happen because that means your pan is too hot and you have too much butter like I did. But you can also see that the egg whites are becoming like an opaque white, and that's what you want. Okay, so now is the hard part. You're going to try and flip your egg over so you can cook the yolk a little bit more. I definitely had trouble with this. So what ended up happening is that it kind of folded over, but the eggs still was cooked the way I wanted, so it's okay. If this happens to you, it's fine. It actually worked out a little bit better than just a regular sunny side up egg because it fit on the toast better. Okay, so now you just want to gently scoop your egg out of your pan and just place it on top of the avocado on your toast. So this is the finished toast. You can add more salt and pepper to it if you want, but I like it a little bit more mild. And now let's move on to the coffee. Okay, so for this, you're making your own coffee maker, which I think is really cool because everyone needs coffee to get through the day, and not everyone has a coffee maker. So that being said, what you're going to need for this project is a disposable paper or styrofoam cup, coffee, a mug, hot boiling water, and a filter. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is just take a knife and cut around the bottom of the cup. Okay, so next you're going to take your filter and you just open it up, and then I folded it so the two sides, you can kind of see what I'm doing. It's hard to explain, but I just folded it so it would fit better inside of the cup, and then I just place it in the cup, and then I'm going to secure it with a hairband. So I just fold it over the cup and then just secure it with the hairband. Okay, so now I'm just going to scoop some of the coffee into the filter. After I did this, I ended up realizing that this mug was actually a little too small. So I just cut around the bottom of the cup to make it fit into the mug a little bit better so it wouldn't fall off. Because right then it was kind of like balancing on top and it was very precarious. And I actually ended up spilling my coffee. Okay, so now just put your water in the microwave, making sure it's in a microwave safe container, and just put it in there for as long as it takes to get steamy. Okay, so now I'm just going to pour my water through the coffee grounds, through the filter, and into the mug. As you can see, I'm doing it very slowly because the filter isn't that big and I don't want water to go everywhere. So you just kind of have to go slowly, but you can also probably see that I cut around the bottom of the cup so it fit better. And now you have a cup of coffee. And now I'm not going to say it's like the strongest cup of coffee you've ever had, but it's pretty good. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.